With all the slop that modern AAA studios release, games to pour hundreds of hours into are hard to come by. Unless you play Elden Ring. The only problem people tend to have with Elden Ring is that it's too hard.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Or maybe that it's not hard enough. I never thought the game was too easy, but nowadays I want a bit more of a challenge out of it. Not to brag, but having 100%ed the game, I consider myself to be a bit of an expert. Now, challenge runs are not a new concept, nor are they exclusive to Elden Ring, or even the Dark Souls series. However, Elden Ring arguably has the largest community for these types of challenges, and players have innovated the genre to insane levels. These challenges give a new perspective on the game that so many of us know and love, and for long-time fans, these runs bring us back to our first time playing our favorite game. Like most dedicated Elden Ring fans, amidst the Night Rain excitement, I've been fiending for anything Elden Ring. So I decided to take on my first challenge run. And with such a variety of challenges the communities come up with, I was having a hard time choosing what to subject myself to. After some careful deliberation, I landed on the Rune Level 1 challenge, or RL1 for short. If you're unfamiliar, the challenge is to simply beat the game without leveling up your character a single time. Simple, right? Wrong, it's not that simple. According to an Elden Ring discussion, the levels that players tend to beat the game at ranges from 120 to upwards of 160, which if you're not great at math, it's a whole lot higher than level 1. Not to mention the DLC, but I'm not so sure I'm up to that right now. See, I have a quick confession to make. I'm not quite the expert player that I claim to be. Now, I'm not lying about having 100% of the game, and I've beaten it many times, but after hundreds of hours on the game, I am still painfully average. I dodge spam, I cheese the Godskin duo every single time, and I use the most broken builds I can come up with, which more often than not involves bleed. So I'm actually a lot worse off than I led you to believe. And let me tell you, this challenge got off to a rough start. So the first step in the RL1 run is to choose the Wretch class, which starts you at level 1 and gives you 10 in every stat category. After choosing my class and dedicating my character to the channel, Herbalicious was ready to start the adventure of a lifetime. After saying hi to Mr. Beast, I confidently ran to the tutorial boss and got off to a pretty good start. But my confidence was soon crushed and I realized just how washed I might be. So I rushed through the real tutorial and managed to not fall victim to the Soldier of Godric. But seriously, how are so many people dying to him? It's 2025, people. There should be no bloodstains here. That's embarrassing. Once I finished the tutorial, I decided to face a foe I haven't yet in all my time playing Elden Ring. The Tree Sentinel. Now don't get me wrong, I've beaten him many times, but never once have I done it without leveling up. So believe me when I say I was terrified knowing that every single attack would one-shot me. But if I'm ever going to complete the RL1 run, this is the first step. I have to do it. If I can't beat some dude on a horse, how am I ever going to defeat demigods? One key detail I forgot was that once his health bar gets below half, he starts doing these incredibly hard to dodge attacks in which he slams his massive shield into the ground or into your spine. And I was having an amazing time fighting this boss, which got me thinking, I do not understand how people do these runs. Like, how much free time do you guys have? They're super hard, they take forever, and just piss you off. Why would anyone put themselves through all of this? Now, the Tree Sentinel might have killed me once or twice, but the important thing is that I stayed calm, composed, and I never gave up. and after learning that I should just run away when he jumps at me, I managed to take him down. Sure, it might have taken me an hour, but upon defeating my first enemy on this seemingly impossible adventure, I realized just what makes these runs so incredible. The sense of accomplishment you gain is unlike anything you will feel playing the game normally, or even in the DLC. This feeling is something I'm going to be chasing for the rest of the Herbalicious RL1 run, and I hope to see you there for me. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to like and subscribe, and while you're at it, come hang with me on Twitch while I'm in pain on this journey. And thank you so much for watching.